All right, so we have 5 more minutes so we can work this out and then get to our next meeting.
So, Madam Chair, what is it? What is it that that she's looking to do?
Ms. Priestley, would you please state your motion again?
My motion is to invite the special master from the federal courts regarding the water settlement to City Council to answer our questions and questions that our residents have for this person, so that they have a better understanding of where the process is and what's holding up the money. We constantly receive comments and calls. We don't have our money, we don't have our money, we don't have our money. Well, it's not in our hands, it's in the courts. And if we have the special master here who can answer those questions for the residents as well as for ourselves. So just to send the motion was to send an invitation with 2 prospective dates to the special master to come before us and answer questions.
Yeah, but Madam Chair, yeah.
Councilwoman in the 6th Ward.
Okay, so here's another issue.
Can you all please, so we can hear?
We don't even know how many attorneys. And so there's also, we need to have the attorneys there too.
There's a lot of people.
And so when we're just saying to have one side, it's going to be a lopsided discussion without having what the attorneys are saying, because the residents are, and that they are, the residents are, they have attorneys. They've been represented. And so I don't know, you to the city attorney. Mm-hmm. Councilwoman, Attorney Gurley, what is your suggestion? Because I don't think, this is just kind of, I don't see her coming here. I believe it's Greenspan.
Deborah Greenspan.
Yeah, Greenspan. Special Master is Greenspan.
Through the chair to Councilperson Burns,
Mm-hmm.
I think that you should make the request. I don't see Special Master refusing as long as she has dates. I think it will be more difficult for you to get attorneys here that represent the clients, because that's attorney-client privilege, and so they're not bound to come before council. You can make the request, but I would suspect that the special master would be willing to come to speak to council or in some other form.
And I think what Ms. Priestley was just proposing was that the special master come because we have questions, not that we were going to get too deep into all the other stuff.
Yeah, and I think that is kind of, when we get where people say the paperwork, that, and we need just a meeting with that. I don't think that having a session where she's allotted 20 minutes is going to be sufficient enough, because people have questions.
We can work out what it looks like.
Okay. I need some more time to talk about this.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know what people are calling, and they want to know, where's the money, what's the interest, what about the children, the people you can't find. I don't think that this should be in a council meeting. It should be a special meeting instead of a regularly scheduled council meeting, so that people can come here specifically that this is just the topic.
I do hear what you're saying, but I don't want it to get into where we're looking like we're trying to do like court and arbitration and all that stuff, where we're trying to step in the middle of that. I think the purpose of having, and it's fine if we do it in a special meeting, but to have the special master come is simply because they have questions about when they will see their settlements and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not saying for court, not at all. What I'm saying is that we want to make sure people can hear themselves. And these are the questions. We cannot say that these aren't the questions that they're going to ask, because they're asking them.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to have it in a meeting. I want the people to be able to be heard. And so that if we're listening, and Attorney Gurley is, because the city was also a plaintiff in it.
City was a defendant.
We were a defendant. We had to give money.
Defendant, I'm sorry, yes. And so that people think that we are holding up the money. City council is not holding up nobody money. We have nothing to do with that. So,
Through the chair,
Yes.
so from what Councilperson Burns is suggesting, that you might consider asking the special master to do a town hall or a few
Yeah.
of those to fit those needs.
Okay, thank you. And so then the Flint versus Saginaw thing, I guess we will work out at another time to figure out how we reach out to, how we'll reach out and figure out how we're gonna move forward with that particular item.
I think the Flint versus Saginaw, we talk about, we need to talk to their police chief, and our police chief
Yeah.
is not in these chambers as requested.
Right.
So yes, that's going to have to be at a later date when
Okay.
he's okay to come before council.
Sounds good. All right, and so then to wrap up the conclusion that we've come to is that at the very least, there will be a formal request sent to the mayor's office regarding agenda items being submitted timely, and then also them sending several agenda items so that we can properly schedule them, so that we're not bottlenecked with urgency. We will come back to the Flint versus Saginaw discussion, and we're looking at maybe getting police chiefs and whatnot together. And then we are also looking at writing a letter to the special master of the court, maybe looking to do a town hall or some sort of setting where they come here to our chambers. We all good with that? All on the same page there? We're good? All right.
But Judy, back to you. Judy, I remember late Councilman Eric Mays putting and asking Chief Green, do they need money to give the police officers raises and detectives? You voted against that.
Right.
So now, why is it all of a sudden you're so for police officers getting raises when you voted against it? See, Judy, the problem that I have with you, you try to sound educated, but you're not. You're a QuickBooks accountant. You really don't know anything. Sending a letter to Deborah Greenspan isn't going to do anything. You can watch it every Wednesday when they have conferences. Nobody gets a dime until all the appeals are exhausted. Now, if you do call Deborah Greenspan down here, what you need to be asking her is, would y'all petition the federal government not to take people's money if they use Medicaid and Medicare? Because they're going to put a lien on the people's money. But skip that. You passed that ACO without having appropriations attached to it. What you need to be doing is getting the mayor who's standing with Gretchen Whitmer and telling them that they need to send money here to fix the Northwest Transmission Line, the Torrey Road, the water mains, and the remainder of the service lines that they said was complete. That's what you need to be petitioning. Instead of running around here trying to get brownie points, because it's $250 million in interest. Interest. And that money the lawyers are trying to get. And there's nothing that you can do about it. All she can do is come tell you what they send letters out for. You ain't going to get her to move no quicker than what we have. Y'all just want to make it look good. But people are pissed right now. If you would have listened, the end of August, they're going to be sending out letters telling people how much money they get. And they don't get the money until next year. That's what the letter and report that is out right now. So it's nothing that she can say. They haven't passed a budget in Lansing. Petition them to send more money for the city of Flint to fix what they broke. Thank you.